Guten Morgen, ich grüße insbesondere die Studenten von German 101.
You can tell from my accent, East Nebraska, right? I'm originally British. And you know, the British made, to my mind, a terrible decision about leaving Europe. And why? Fundamentally, it was the immigration thing.
Either we say nothing, and we allow trade agreements to displace people and then just try and deal with the human consequences, or we try to come up with policies that protect people's ability to have healthy communities that ensure that they have rights when they do migrate.
50% of all the population of the undocumented people in California are the ones picking our fruits and vegetables. And California provides 50% of all the agriculture in the nation. And in fact, when there has been hard immigration against Latinos, such as I think it was Alabama or Georgia, they sat there and said, we need to have harder rules, we need to get rid of these undocumented people, we got to stop everything. And you know what happened? They lost 35 million in crop failures because no one was there to pick them.
Of course, there should be limits to tolerance. We should be intolerant of violence against the weak and vulnerable. We should be intolerant of those who preach intolerance.
This is a criticism to the United Nations. It will intervene when there is already a conflict, when people are already dying, when there is a war. But there is no preemptive diplomacy of any sort to say that these are the problems that these countries are facing. Let us intervene now before it is too late.
There is a more quiet migration that has been going on for years already, and that is migration caused by climate change. And the numbers of people affected are bound to increase significantly.
What will solve the problems of working people? Does firing somebody for working in a meatpacking plant create any jobs or end poverty? Or does denying the rights to one group of people wind up undermining the rights of everyone and the ability of people to organize to enforce their rights?
Take along the feeling that your sympathy and your understanding of the situation in Europe as we are facing it at the moment, because we are important allies, we will stick together.
I think it's much better to concentrate on what unifies us than what divides us.
I believe there's a better chance for all of us to get along together and somehow build this great country. Not against each other, not fearful, but seeing every one of us as part of each other. And that's the solution. When people can recognize the humanity in each other, we won't have this problem.